Alright, hey guys, back again, Orhan here. Would just like to make a quick video and wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For us, it hasn't been the best Christmas, but I'm sure for many it's been amazing, and you're all having an amazing time off work and that all's going well. For myself, next year, I will continue to make the one weekly updates, so that will be staying. So stick around, subscribe, like, and comment those videos to see some more of them. I'm also going to do some testing with the because I live in Sydney on the northern beaches. We're going to do some testing here and see whether the plants that I have growing. As you can see out in my garden here, we've got our sunflowers, tomatoes, more tomatoes, more sunflowers. I've started chopping off some sunflowers. We've had a few family members who are sick and who have passed away, so I've been needing to chop premature stalks and give them to them so they can put them in vases and stuff, just as a nice gesture. But as you can see, with all the tomatoes and the capsicums, the capsicums that I've grown from seed, they still haven't produced any capsicums yet. There are now 2 pots, which is actually the white pot, which you can see right in front of you there, and the pot on the left hand side there has capsicums growing in it. Those plants were both bought from Aldi, but as of right now the capsicum seeds haven't produced any fruit. I'm not particularly too rushed with that, so we'll wait and see what happens. If it produces fruit, we'll have a look and see. I'm hoping to be able to try and grow at least some of these plants during winter with good care. The sunflowers out the back, I'm not really too sure how well they'll go out in the cold, but I am hoping to grow these tomatoes that I have, or even with some luck grow some more seedlings during the early stages of autumn into winter, and have a look and see how well that goes. Again, I'm not really too sure how well that will work, or if it will work at all, but we will find out and we'll see in the upcoming times. So anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos. There's been, I think it's 4,000 views this year, so I'd like to say thank you to all of you. Actually, I think it's about 4,500 views just this year that's seen my videos, with over 150 comments. A lot of comments that I get, I don't make public. I don't really like to make them public. If they're personal questions to myself personally, I'll keep them private. So I had a look on the stats last night, and I've had about 150 comments, about 4,500 views, I'm pretty sure, and not many likes, a few dislikes, and not really too many, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and big things are going to be happening next year. As I said, the one weekly updates throughout however much longer I will be able to go will continue to happen. I have my HSC exams next year, so a lot of attention is now going to have to be focused to that, but I will keep doing the videos because they're a nice break from studying and that, even though I don't study anyway. Nothing. But anyway, yeah, I'll see how it goes, and we'll keep you all updated at least. And then early spring next year, I really want to kick off with the seedlings, so that we can have some nice matured saplings in the start of summer, so that we can have that block all the way from from the start of summer all the way to the end of summer, mid-autumn, where we're just going to have some nice tomatoes, capsicums. I've still got our apples growing over here. They won't produce fruit this year, and they're not going to produce fruit at all. I don't think, at all, full stop. And if they do, they're not going to produce any fruit at this time. at all. So again, we'll see what happens there. Hopefully we get some good luck with growth out of that. I need to put them in new pots. They're a bit stunted. Those tomato saplings down there, they're all looking really good. You're actually starting to see some tomato growth, so that's really good. I'm not going to do a you know what, I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll have a look and see, but just a quick update of what's going on. As you can see, we've got the sunflowers here. So today is excuse me, today is Sunday the 24th, Christmas Eve. Hopefully this video will be up tonight, so you will be able to see this video early tomorrow morning. That's the plan. As you can see in here, well, as you can see very noticeably in here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sunflowers just going on that end there, and we have quite too many on this one here. 1 going here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 going just on that stem there. So I'm not joking when I said that multiple sunflower heads are going to grow on one stem. As you can see very clearly here, this is the evidence to show you that there is multiple sunflower stems, sunflower heads on one stem. Our capsicum's over here, as I said. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. It's pretty dark, but we got a capsicum going in here, so that's really good to see. This guy here is starting to grow finally. I gave it just that little bit of fertilizer and it shot up finally. This guy here shot up quite a bit, so that's really nice. Our capsicums in our pots here, they're pretty stagnant. Not much is really happening with them, so I will in the next coming weeks put these into new pots. Capsicum in here, I haven't really had too close of a look. Doesn't seem to be much happening. There could be a tiny capsicum in there. There's another capsicum there. Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so quite a few capsicums going on that plant there alone. That probably needs to have some water. Our sunflower here seems to have gotten into an absolute stripe. Well, it seems like the actual stem has snapped. That would have been due to the wind. That's a bit of a shame, but look, these things happen unfortunately. Can't save them all, I guess. Some more sunflowers here. Our tomatoes here are looking really good. As we can see, we've got some tomatoes that are from seed. You can already start to see some heads growing on these. In about a week's time, we should start to see some fruit producing. So I'm looking really forward to seeing that happen. We've got some more tomato saplings here. They're all about the same height, these tomato plants. They're about the same height, same thickness, same quality. So that's really nice to see. It's really good to see that they're going really nice and strong. Our tomato plant here that we bought from Aldi is going really well as well. These are supposed to be, this needs water, but this is supposed to be an orange colour tomato. An experiment that I will be doing in the upcoming year is trying to do some grafting. So I want to take off one of the branches from this tomato plant and put it on the branch or on a stem of a new growth or late stage tomato plant and see if we will be able to grow large, big, orange tomatoes. I don't personally think it will work, but it will be interesting to see, and we'll see how that goes. My guess is it will die in an year, but we'll see what happens. We've got some more tomato plants in here, and that's looking good. Can't really see any actual heads being produced yet, but I'm sure they will produce soon. Got a really nice juicy capsicum there, so that's going to be nice to taste. See how it tastes. This is going to be fresh, homegrown foods. Our sunflower over here is still looking the same, and we've got some really prominent heads now starting to appear on this. Absolutely amazing. Here's some more evidence to show you that that is true. You do and you can get multiple heads on one stem. I had a few rude comments that I deleted saying that I was absolutely off my chops and that you can't get multiple stems, so multiple plants off one stem, but this is the clue, this is the case that you can. I didn't think it was possible. It is. We've got some tomato. Oh, this is an absolute blessing for me. This plant here, or this stem, this branch here was off one of the pots in the pool enclosure. Its arm snapped off in the wind, and I thought, you know what, just out of a bit of fun, I'm going to take it and I'm going to shove it into the dirt and I'm going to see what happens. My understanding and my expectation, because they'd used no root or branch irons or fertilizer or kickstarters, I thought this was just going to die, kill, not work, not live at all. As you can see very clearly here, we have three, 4, 5 tomatoes growing, and they've been growing on there since we put that tomato plant into the ground. It's a tomato plant now, but it was a snapped off tomato branch before. So it's a bit confusing for me to get around in my head. Not the smartest guy, but it's alright. In here we've still got some tomatoes. I think we have some tomatoes on this plant. Maybe we don't, maybe not. This guy might be the inbred one that doesn't seem to want to grow any tomatoes. Might have to cap this soon. It's almost getting a bit too high. That's alright though. It's getting a bit squiggly around there. I did see quite a bit of harsh trimming here. There are quite a few dead looking tomato branches on there, so I just thought, screw it, take it off, get rid of the hassles right now. That's what I've done. I'll be careful with that arm there that I don't snap it off when I'm walking past and that I don't fall into the pool. So I'm going to have to prod that one up. Might even just be able to hold it for the time being here. Just for video sakes and purposes, it's probably going to snap. But this tomato plant here is looking really good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few two grow tomatoes here. Got some more up here. As you can see, I have now stemmed this tomato plant, so it should not grow any or much higher than that. And I've just debudded it so that it can't produce any more heads. This might now actually turn into be a tomato, the continuation, the growth of the tomato plant. And if that happens, I will actually cut this off and then I'm going to put it into the soil and I'll see what happens. Luckily, understanding is it won't grow, it'll die, but we'll see what happens. This plant in here, we've got some more tomatoes. Sorry, this plant. We've got some more tomatoes over here, so that's nice to see. Nothing there. Got another little baby one there, which is barely noticeable. Oh, we've got another one there, which is also noticeable, so that's good. This tomato plant here has been an absolute boomer. This has produced quite a few tomatoes in the last 2 weeks, so that's really nice to see. As you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just 16 tomato plants straight up visible to the naked eye. So that's also amazing to see. I never expected that to happen. I was never asking or counting on it to happen, but it's happened and it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. These are supposed to be really big, about the size of a mango, not a mango, maybe an apple. So it's supposed to be a large tomato. It's supposed to be a normal size grossless tomato. Why am I trying to size it with something else? It is a grossless tomato. It's the size of a grossless tomato. So that's what the size should be. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that I haven't mutilated the genetics in any way. But anyway, I thought I put a small little cut off tomato stem in one of these pots here a couple of days ago. Yesterday I think it was. just trying to look for it now. Got me hand in some spider webs. That's amazing. So what happens when you're filming, you gotta have the camera back and then you get your hand stuck in a spider web without looking. Okay. Well, there's nothing there. Unless the gardeners come and just chucked it into the bin. Shouldn't have though. No, I'd say it's gone. I said it's gone. Don't. Oh no, here it is. Okay, I take that back. Doesn't look like it's going too well though. This was a chop off from a tomato plant. As you can see, it desperately needs water. So I'm gonna see if it grows. Doubt it will, but we'll see what happens. It's just a bit of fun. Desperately needs water. So we'll give it some water. I might even have some water as well myself while we're here. I can't be bothered to bend over. But anyway, I'm going to actually take this sapling upstairs so that I can look after it better. Totally forgot about it in the sun today. But yeah, this is a quick, not a quick update, this is now 16 minutes long. So, an update on what's going on. A very big Christmas wish, best wishes for each and every one of you who watch my videos. I thank you all. It's been an amazing journey. All of you have taught me quite a lot in the last, or when I've been doing this, a lot of you have given me quite a few hints and tips and helpings. So that's amazing. I thank you all, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful, happy and prosperous New Year. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Best of luck. Bye for now.